everyone, Adrian from Audio Excellence Canada. Hope you're doing well. We're going to do an unboxing of the McIntosh C22 Mark V tube preamplifier. Now in the past we've actually done a review of the C22. I think we did it together with the MC1502. I can't remember. Jerry will link the video somewhere in the in this video anyway, so he'll know what he's doing. But we've never actually I don't think we ever did the unboxing, at least I couldn't find it. And I thought I should do it because this is a phenomenally good preamplifier. For all intents and purposes, it's very, very similar, if not essentially identical to the C2700, except it has the retro finish, has a couple fewer inputs, and it doesn't have a DAC. So for those of you who just purely want a pure analog tube preamplifier, this is the one to buy, and it's also cheaper. So anyway, let's get to it. As usual, if it's brand new, it should say factory sealed by McIntosh on the tape. So as you can see, that is the outer packaging, and you have the inner packaging. Okay. So again, factory sealed by McIntosh. So, manual, power cord, remote control, and the actual unit itself. Let me just put this away. By the way, it comes with rack mount ears, so you can actually attach this to a rack if you wanted to. So that's what it looks like. So it's got a retro look. The C22, the original version, is one of the most sought after classic pieces. If you are into collecting, the C22 is a fabulous piece to collect. It looks like this, so it's got the switches that look like this as rocker switches instead of the knobs. It has the metal face and also the glass face combination. And if you come across the top, you'll see the tubes like the C2700. Okay. And there are 5 tubes altogether, I think, yeah, so 4 12AX7s and 1 12AT7. And let me plug it in so we can see what it looks like. Okay. So, turn it on. And this is something I remember very, very clearly. My very first McIntosh piece was a McIntosh MA5100 integrated amplifier, and it had this look, this glass piece. So it's just absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, so input selector switches over here. You've got 3 line inputs, 2 balance inputs, moving magnet and moving coil. You've got your bass and treble controls over here. You can default, so you can switch it out, so tone on or tone off. Select between mono or stereo. So down is mono, stereo is up. This is for your headphone connection. McIntosh has a proprietary circuit where if you were to use the headphone outlet and you switched on the HXD circuit, it seems to focus and give you better image and soundstage as well. You have 2 pairs of preamp outputs which you can switch on or off, or independently have both on and off at the same time. Your volume control over here. Again, I showed you just now there's a remote control. And here are your adjustments for your phono input. If you are using MM, these are the different values for your capacitance. And if you're using moving coil, these are the various resistances that you can adjust. I'm going to turn the unit around so you can see the back. Oh, by the way, while we're at it, the volume control is continuous. It's very, very smooth. There's no edginess, there's no roughness at all. Feels really luxurious. The switches have a nice, solid feel of engagement. You can hear it. It's Very nice. Same over here. And these switches, very solid, beautiful engagement. By the way, all these knobs, these are all aluminum, turned aluminum, very nice. Okay, all right, so let's start with over here. You have two sets of balance outputs, and again, I showed you just now that you have the switches to switch these independently on or off. These are the power controls. So as with virtually all McIntosh pieces, you can trigger them on or off. So let's say this is the preamp that you're using. You take the output and plug it into the amplifier. So when you turn this preamp on, it will trigger the amplifier on. So you don't have to separately turn everything on and off. The data ports are also to pass the remote signals. So for example, if you've got a McIntosh CD player or a Blu-ray player, it will also pass the signal through as well, the control signals through. Over here are the RCA outputs. So this is the balance. These are the RCA outputs. This is a switch that allows you to switch on or off the auto standby mode. So some parts of the world, the governments require consumer electronics to go into standby if you don't use it for 10-15 minutes. So you can enable that feature or disable it. So that's the switch over here. These are the balance inputs. So you have two pairs of balance inputs. You have three pairs of RCA inputs. Phono, MM, and MC over here. This is the MM. So left and right over here. MC on the top, MM at the bottom. And you can connect both of them simultaneously as well. So the back control is very, very simple. Again, as I said, one of the nice things about this preamplifier, it's purely analog tube. There are no DACs built in, so if you have a very good DAC that you like to use, then this is the preamplifier to buy. It's a bit cheaper than the C2700. Speaking of which, the C22 Mark VI is $6,000 US. And again, one of the most popular units that we have. This unit was out of stock for many months, and we finally just got a shipment, and again, that's why we're doing the unboxing. Anyway, that's it. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. As usual, like, thumbs up, turn on notification, and we'll see you again next time. Thanks, bye-bye.